Hey everybody, Motorpoet59 here. Last night I made a video about the recall election before any numbers had solidified or anything, and I'd heard things from both sides saying that they won, but it was way too premature. But I expressed my lack of optimism at that time, and I've expressed my lack of optimism down the line since all this started. And when I got up this morning, that lack of optimism was well placed. It looks like Gavin Newsom's going to retain his governorship. No surprise. I mean, we don't have the numbers. I've seen it already on social media. We can't win because they're cheating. They're cheating again. These ballots do this and these do that. And you know what? We didn't have the numbers to begin with. We, as Republicans, are outnumbered by Democrats by more than 2-1 in California, and we have been for a long time, and we will be for a long time. We just didn't have the numbers. If every registered Republican had voted and only half of the registered Democrats voted, we still would have lost. The recall still wouldn't have happened. We just don't have the numbers. Oh, the independents were split on this, as they always are. They generally don't make a big difference in elections. They like to think they do, and the media would like us to think they do, but they really don't. They can't even agree among themselves. They're fence walkers, like I said last night. That's what they do. And there certainly weren't enough Democrats disenchanted enough with Newsom to make a big difference, to make any difference, really. And it's the way it is. That's the state we live in. And another thing I heard this morning that I've seen by too many conservatives: that's it, I'm leaving, I'm moving somewhere else. Where are you going to go? You sound like the liberals who said, if Donald Trump wins this election, I'll move to Ireland, or I'll move to Timbuktu, or whatever. Bye. I mean, it's ridiculous. If that's going to make you move, you should have already moved, because things really haven't been any different since 2005, 2006, when we still had kind of a dialogue with each other, the Republicans and the Democrats. Things haven't changed. Nothing's changed. And hey, I know a lot of people who have left. Personally, I know a few, and I've seen a lot of people who have decided they moved to Texas, or they moved to Idaho, or wherever they moved to. But those places, Texas is already screwed. The poor Texans. Don't mess with Texas. Within 10 or 15 years, Texas is going to be just like California, the major population centers already are. So where are you going to go? I am not willing. I'm a California guy. I was born and raised here, lived here all my life. This is where my life is, where my family is. And I'm not going to uproot myself at 62 years old, rip my wife away from her job that she doesn't want to give up, rip my daughter away from college, move 1,000 miles away from my family and away from the state that I still love, to save a few $1,000s a year, because that's what it's all about. If you want to go. People say, I don't know why you stay here, and move where, and when I get there, do what? This is where my life is. I don't like the politics here. I don't like the fact that it costs so much to live here. But like I said, it's not that big a deal. Financially, for me, the people who keep voting for the Democrats, the young progressives and stuff, they can't afford this. They don't realize that they can't afford this. They think that there's going to be some kind of social estate created in California, but that's never going to happen. Even the rich, white, elitist billionaires in California are never going to allow that to happen. So they aren't any more interested in socialism than I am. They just want the young people to think they are. But anyway, it is what it is. We have to live with it. We have another election in 2022. That gives the, if Larry Elder or whomever wants to run against Newsom in 2022, gives them a lot of time to come up with plans and create strategies that they didn't have that much time for in the recall. So, a lot of liberal pundits saying, this is all about money. This whole election's about money. They were so afraid of Larry Elder because he was raising a lot of money. Elections are all about money. on both sides. Come on, give me a break. It's what it's about. If you don't have money, if you don't have backers, you're not going anywhere, which is one of the reasons I wasn't a big supporter of Kevin Kiley's campaign, because of his record. One thing, he doesn't have a great conservative record voting, and his record of how he gets money. He's never, if he's going to stick to his guns, which fine, he's a great thorn in the side up in Sacramento. He's a great thorn in the side of the Democrats. But if he's not going to get away from the way he gets money and finds backers, he's never going to go anywhere. It's just not going to happen. No one's going to die because Newsom didn't get recalled. He is already the governor. And will he do anything to exact wrath on California because they dared to oppose him? I don't think so, because the wrath that he may impose on someone is going to affect all Californians, not just Republicans. And with an election coming up in a little over a year, I don't think he'll take that chance. If he gets reelected in 2022, who knows what he'll do. But anyway, what do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.